So when you approached your parents with it, like, "Hey, I want to do acting for the rest of my life," were they okay with it?
Actually, I never said that.
Never.
I
Oh.
never even thought that
Okay.
until I was flying home after after graduating college.
Mm-hmm.
Went to Yale University back east for 4 years. Then I was
Okay.
flying home to LA, and then I
Mm-hmm.
was thinking, huh, I guess I should pursue this acting thing. I mean, I really like doing it, and a bunch of people say I'm pretty good at it. I mean, I either got to do it now or wait till my mid 40s when I have a midlife crisis and try it then.
Oh no. I mean, either way, I think it could have worked out for you.
So you are originally from LA then?
Hmm.
Okay.
Mm,
Okay.
Which made it,
nice.
you know, um, easier to
Mm-hmm.
pursue an acting career than it might have been for, many other people.
Right.
Hmm.
Right.
Because
Okay.
actually, when I came home from college, I already had my actors union card
Wow.
because, maybe we only have to mention this on the 80s podcast, but my very first paid acting job, I told you where my first acting was, my first paid job, a friend of my mother's was an executive at NBC. And I think my mother had dragged her to some of my high school plays. And so when they were doing a cartoon where they were going to actually cast kids to voice some of the kids, which back in the 80s didn't happen much.
Mm.
There was a little boy in a cartoon. It was voiced by an old middle-aged woman.
Mm.
Mm.
But they were doing this NBC cartoon, the Mr. T cartoon, and they were casting
Okay.
real kids to play
Mm-hmm.
the kids on the gymnastics team that Mr. T coached that solved mysteries.
Mm-hmm.
And I auditioned and got the part of Woody Daniels.
Oh wow.
Wow.
And so
Okay.
and it's funny that I wound up coming back many, many years later into cartoons.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So how did that work out? Like, when you did you ever like seek out to do, cartoons, or was it just basically just taking bookings? Like, did you ever see yourself doing voice acting, or is just kind of something you fell into?
No, because back in the olden
Mm-hmm.
days, voice acting,
Mm-hmm.
not something anybody ever said.
Gotcha. Okay.
Doing cartoon voices was
Right.
just, that Mel Blanc stuff.
Right, right.
And before cable, there was just 9 dudes who did every voice of my
Right.
childhood,
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
in every
9.
cartoon. Yeah.